I'll change my change my thing here.
That's really the kind of thing you do for fun? I wouldn't be doing it if it was boring. Look, you're a dude, right? And you're telling me you don't feel the unquenchable desire to tackle those raging hairpins? I don't know.
Never mind. I'm not gonna buy it. I was gonna buy a carry today, but I realized I don't really want to. Then I won't care about it because, like, I'm not gonna. I'll never use it. Mostly because I'll just never use it. Dude, it's nice seeing there's 41 people here in regular Orgrimmar. I am a feral druid. This guy's prepared. So mad for me. Wait. Yeah, it's not like yeah. I was gonna buy the carry. I'm like, dude, I'm never gonna use this. Like, why would I waste gold? I'd buy Mythic Dimensions if I could afford it, but Mythic Dimensions, oh hell yeah. But I can't afford it, dude. And keep in mind, like, if you don't get the Mythic Dimensions mount now, it's not farmable. It'll never be farmable until the last Titan expansion comes out. Dude. I can't touch this guy, man. Good man. I just mages are so hard to touch. Oh my god, I'm leaving him. Don't let him kite me. I can't touch him. I just shift out too much. I just get blinked again. Rare drop mount is actually the best mount in the game for me. Is there a rare one from the place? There's a rare mount from that place. The rare drop mount is actually the best mount in the game. Wait, the fact that I can farm it one day. In one day is nice. What do you mean? Which rare drop mount you can farm in one day? Not the curve mount. The one with the laser eyes? I had no idea. I don't know a rare drop mount that you can farm from the raid every day. That just makes no sense. That makes no sense to me. From the raid, there's a mount you can farm every single day. And farm it in one day? That I don't understand what that means. The rare drop mount is actually the best mount in the game for me. The fact that I can farm it one day. Okay. Oh, you can farm it one day. You mean the Dementious mount? You gotta say the boss. So you mean you're referring to the Dementious mount? You can farm it one day. Well, yeah. Okay. Got it. You know, there was a lot of like lack of context going into it, so I was like figuring out like what you're talking about. Which mount? All I gotta say is the Mythic Dementious mount. Yeah, I mean, it won't be farmable until the last guy has that's a lot. Only 2 multi-boxers? Yeah, it won't be farmable till last Titan now, unfortunately. Maybe it'll be. I mean, no, you won't be able to do Mythic Dimensions. I mean, I don't know the mechanics of Mythic Dimensions because I never did it or seen the raid at all. But I'm assuming it won't be farmable on your own until last Titan. I'm sure you could probably get a small group together at the end of midnight in the last patch at midnight to do it. Assuming, I assume you can probably get like a small group together at the end of the patch. But, yeah. Sorry, at the end of the expansion, you'll be able to farm it a little bit, but not by yourself. I mean, I don't know how the mechanics are. I don't know if like it requires multiple people to do multiple things. I don't know why you said Feral sucks since you played a couple days ago, saying you finally get your main back. Did Blizz do it again? No, I just don't. Feral does suck. Oh no, I stand by that. Just because I have fun with the class doesn't mean it's like it doesn't suck. I like classes that suck all the time because they're fun to play. Well, they suck at solo PvP. They suck at like being by themselves, and also even to add to it, WoW's Druid of the Claw sucks ass. Like this is awful. It really does. It's awful. 99% of fights you cannot win in your first go. You have to run away. Like, almost every fight I encounter, if the other person doesn't have cooldowns, I have to run away, like, immediately. Immediately. Like, after my first go, and then wait it out and go back in later. I can't just sit there into a fight. Impossible. It's so weak. Now, you can play Wild Stalker. You'll do better as Wild Stalker, of course. But I don't like to play Wild Stalker. I like to play Druid of Claw. But, inherently, regardless if you play Druid of Claw or Wild Stalker, Feral does suck. It's fun to play though, because I like being fast. Hit and run. Speed. But it sucks. Still sucks. Kinda? Yeah. Yes. I guess no. I mean, Druid of Claw, you can sit there and take it more because you can just sit down in a bear form. You have the mauls with the wild talent. But you can't just sit there and take it as a Feral in a 1v2. In a 1v1 you can, but in 1v2 you cannot sit there and take it. You hit and run. In most 1v2s you just don't really engage. You just will not be able to survive it. You pop your low, bleed them all up, and run away. And re-engage as you seem fit. Use your speed, like a CC that you can just travel form, etc. and you'll be fine. Then you go back in when you have your cooldowns, re-stealth, etc. Hit and run tactics. You're a rat. But it can be fun. Still bad. Still awful, but still fun. No, it's a lack of self-healing. It's a lack of defenses. You just get demolished. If you're in cat form and you get stunned in cat form, you're gone. You get evaporated. It's not about energy. It's just about you just get literally demolished. And yeah, you can go bear form and take a lot of damage, but you're not doing any damage. Bear form is like time dilation for evokers. You don't really do anything. You're not taking damage, but you're not dealing damage. You're just buying time for your other team to do more than you. But if you shit out of bear form, you're immediately just... Yeah. That's why it's bad. It's awful. And it's fun. But again, it's fun. What the hell's going on here? There's no one here. Oh, they're all stealth. Just him? You gonna put a trap down somewhere? A trapeze? Oh, who's above me? There's a guy above me. What the hell was that? I'm dead. I have to immediately run there. Immediately. Otherwise, I would have been dead. There's no surviving now. I wouldn't have even touched that hunter again, let alone the rogue had an evasion. Let's sit up here, maybe he'll cap it. Bear form here. Malls. Free bite. The guy had no cooldowns. This one you can still like do bursts and 1v1s, but typically it's bad at 1vx though. Like if I was in 1v1 versus the hunter, sure. 1v1s don't mean anything. Anyone can win 1v1s at Battlegrounds because there's always an offset of cooldowns. That's the fun thing I talk about. Like, when it comes to 1vx in World, or you're dueling, or doing arenas, there's a big difference when you're doing Battlegrounds because there's always like some kind of offset to cooldowns. You know, running into a DK who has 0 cooldowns versus him. Okay, and now I'm being hit by both these guys. I don't really can do anything here, but let's go bear form. We have to, no choice. Hit that again. If I leave bear form and he gets a full summon, oh, it worked on me. That helped. So the rogue helped me out here. But because of the offset of cooldown, sometimes when you're running into people in Battlegrounds, sometimes you are able to actually survive and kill people in a 1v2. But there's a limit, you know? I have a plan. I'm gonna go to stealth here before you can do it. Oh god. I'm just trying to survive this. Okay, okay. I'm not gonna be in time, not gonna get it in time. I gotta live this. I don't know if I can. I'm trying to live. I leave there, I'm dead. Wait, I have a health pot! I have a health pot! Nice. Dead. Gonna get a health pot there. Do you think Feral improved from live to midnight? No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I mean, like, if you look at their talents changing into midnight, not really. Like, I think there's a few increased healing to regrowth, but no, not at all. Unless you get them like more permanent uptime on bark skin or some kind of dodge mechanic like cat-like reflexes. Hell, if a hunter's pet, sorry, hold on. If a hunter's pet could have a dodge mechanic, why can't I? Some kind of dodge thing, I don't know, man. Evasion be cool. Freedoms be huge. Like if I had a freedom for like a paladin level of freedom when I'm shifting every 30 seconds or a minute, that'd be great. That would balance it out, but no, it's the survivability is not moving at all. Nothing's changing. So I mean, if you watch me stream like 2 weeks ago when I was playing a lot like Feral like religiously, it's still playable. But it's just the playstyle. You're hit and run, and you are a 3 spec. You are a 3 comp spec, or you can be a 2 spec with a rogue, you know. And I'm dead. Oh, swim! That enemy is here. Oh, no, saved! I just can't do anything against these guys. It's impossible. You switch to the bear form once, you're dead. And that's literally how bad Feral is. Like, it's awful. I can have fun of it, but I'm out of the groove again. I'm a little bit out of the groove. Like, if you're being attacked by 2 rogues, and there's nothing you can do as a Feral, you are fucked. And I hate that. That's why, like, the more I play it, like, I can have fun some nights as Feral, but the more I play it, the more I get this... it feels bad playing a class where you have so many no-win scenarios, whereas, like, you know, my Demon Hunter just would not give a fuck. My Hunter would not give a fuck. My Shadow Priest would not give a fuck. You know, my top 3 classes right now in Battlegrounds, my Hunter, my Demon Hunter, my Shadow Priest, if I was any of those 2 classes in that scenario, dude, I do not care. I would obliterate them. I would literally obliterate those 2 guys in seconds. And no matter how good you are with Feral, nothing really changes as an aspect, and there's no skill level or that will change your ability to be able to kill versus, you know, that or an easy 1v2, or I will call it like an easy 1v2. That's so... Okay, I don't know what to do here, actually. I think I'm toast. No. Bear form. French regen. Let the heals go up. Get them all out. Come back later and get that. Like cooldowns. Start biting. Quick little convoke. What's enough that you can. Back to bear form. All him. Sprint. Miss the trap. He's gonna die because it's a 1v3. He's dead. Okay, let's go. What's the target again? My song? This song right now? It's just some breakcore mix. I can give it to you in a second here. Give me a second. After this Battleground. A Feral Vision cooldown. I mean, but it would help you. I think like we can. I think Blizzard should lean into the hit and run tactics that Feral has a bit more. Like lean into it. Give us a freedom. I feel like the biggest thing like makes it hard to fight as a Feral is we get kited very easily. If this was classic, it wouldn't give me anything. Okay, so Feral does not beat good Shadow Priest. I want you to know that. In no scenario do you beat good Shadow Priest. He also just happened to Nova me and get me out. I do have a wall here for his thing here. Full feared, but I'm walled up. You want that? You can do a full convoke here. Just use that. I'm gonna hit the full. Use dispersion. He still has his. I don't have an interrupt for that. I don't care about it. Maul him. Fair form. Heal. Give interrupt. And I'm dead because of Hunter's here. Run. Reset over here. I would have beat him, actually. I would have beat him. If I didn't get the interrupt on the... It's called Dark Ascension, that would have been bad, but I did get interrupt there. I had to run away immediately because the Hunter showed up. But again, this playstyle isn't changing in Midnight. You have to play this in Midnight. Now, the only difference is I probably would have done more damage with Wild Sucker. In fact, you know what? Let's just test it. I'll play Wild Sucker. I don't like Wild Sucker, but I'll play it. It is better all around. Playing Wild Sucker is 100% better than Good Claw. Unfortunately, Wild Sucker, you do use Adaptive Swarm, but I'm actually going to play the same Bite build. Let's see that. No, because you still want to go into there, so we're going to take out the Saber Jaws and go here. I think we'll just go into Circle of Life and Death. And actually, we can change this up too. Since we are in that, we can probably take out Moment of Clarity or Tireless Pursuit. Probably take out 1 point there and go into like Brutal Slash Lippies. Actually, nothing you can do down here. I wanted to go like down into here a bit more, but I'm stay with this. Yeah, I'll play Wild Sucker just for the shits. Oh, you're not supposed to. Hold on. Also, Wild Sucker, you don't play. You play Incarnation. Question of the day: who is more hairy, Feral Druid or Soul Chest? It's actually not that bad. It's just this little patch here, little soul patch right there. Sorry, there was more questions up top. Let me scroll back up here while I was in it. Answer that for elevation cooldown. Yo, what's your main for Midnight? Main, we have a command for that. Just type out main. Explanation point main. Hey, War, what's up, man? Song. So we wanted the song here. Just another breakcore mix. Good for studying background music. And nice, windy. That's because I get hot. So I live in Florida. So I live in Orlando, Florida. and it gets fucking hot as shit here. And because I have just a small patch of hair in my chest, I get like a lot of heat here. So if I wear like crew necks, I get overheated. I hate it. I get like super overheated. This is coffee. For once, I can honestly say this is coffee. I don't drink this early in the day. I will never drink before the sun goes down. Like, it depends on what industry you're doing. It depends like what you do for work. I mean, I've been working in entertainment and hospitality my whole life, so Orlando's good for that. And just kind of like a little safe haven for open-minded people. We'll leave it at that. I'm from Iceland, cold as hell here. That's awesome, dude. Do you have any Airbnbs, or can I come over and visit? Casual fly over to Iceland. I've always wanted to go to Iceland one day. Yeah, I mean, everyone's close to it. I mean, if you're in Central Florida, we're always close to the Glades. You know, it's like a 2-hour drive, one direction. I mean, in Orlando, it's also less than an hour drive to the beach in any direction. Well, east and west. No, I'm not. Orlando's not a big swamp here. I mean, there are parks here, but not that. Pretty far away. You still have to drive like 30 minutes to any kind of like good natural park or springs. I mean, there's a lot of springs up north, but it's like a 40-minute drive. Iceland has 2 heatwave warnings this year in 2016, but even Iceland has mosquitoes now. It shouldn't, though. It absolutely shouldn't. I mean, that's what I was saying about yesterday. I was telling everybody, yeah, we're going to get a frost warning. Tonight is our frost warning. It gets 35 in the 30s, low 30s tonight. But it only happens, I mean, I remember as a kid, we used to get frost warnings like all the time. And now, maybe twice a year. I think about twice a year it gets into the 40s. Only twice a year now. Like, at least Central Florida, it gets into the 40s only twice a year. That's crazy. This will be the second time this year already, and maybe we'll get like one more in February. I don't know. It's just wild. That sounds nice, man. That sounds awesome. I told my girlfriend, like, dude, can we move to Colorado? I want to move to Denver, more mountainy regions. I hate the humidity down here. Like, I prefer cold. Like, don't get me wrong, I've been in cold, like, you know, I've been to Canada a few times, and during the winter, I've been to, like, you know, I've experienced, like, I gotta answer my phone call. Even spam calls I have to answer. Hello. I know you're a robot. I gotta answer all my phone calls, even spam calls, just in case it's a real thing. I hate it. Come here and see the aurora, bro. I've never seen it. I would really cry. Honestly, this, as a grown-ass man in my 30s, if I see the aurora borealis for the first time in my life, I'll probably cry. I never seen stars. You know, it's another thing growing up, like in a city like this, where, you know, I don't do a lot of traveling. I've traveled before, and I've been across the ocean. I've been to Rome, I've been to Italy, I've been to Spain, but I've never seen stars. I've never been in the middle of the U.S. where there's no cities, no light. But, like, thinking about that kind of sad, makes me sad. And I've literally never seen the sky in an open, non-polluted light. That's so cool. Yeah, man. Let's say something. Let's switch me. Oh, you John 24 if you. Go. You say in a few. Yeah, 100% I would tear up. Seeing the aurora, seeing stars in the sky, and it's like, I mean, I've always been like a big like space nerd. I mean, when I grew up as a kid, I wasn't allowed to watch cartoons. Also, it made me kind of not like anti-religious, but I broke away from my super hardcore Catholicism that I grew up with because I went to a lot of private schools. Is my parents forced me to watch educational television, which 100% backfired, by the way. It like 100% backfired because I was watching the History Channel, I was learning about other cultures. I loved Discovery Channel as a kid. You know, back when Discovery Channel actually was educational, not just catching fish or I don't know what it is now. I don't even bother. You're not online, War. So if you whisper me, I mean maybe you're hidden offline, but if you want to whisper me. Soul Sunder. Ooh, I'm also a big reptile guy. I grew up with a lot of like exotic pets. Everyone started watching me back when I first started streaming. If anyone would know, I used to have a big blue-tongued skink. Fully grown. I hatched her. Well, I didn't hatch her, but I had her when she was first hatched for 6-7 years. 6-7 years or so. And I gave her away to Wild Florida Zoo to a friend of mine. She has a huge enclosure. As happy as can be. But this. What? Dude, I'm too old for that, man. It's just kind of just silly. Like clowns. I just find it silly. Which one? Oh, I love thorny devils. Not very big in the breeding industry or the pet trade. I've always loved like anything from the Tengu species because they're like super dog-like. Yeah, well, I'll get you on, man, but I don't see you online, my friends list, or you're not currently along. Just whisper me on any of your characters. Get you in. On my own community. My cousin's now hunts for falcons flying ferals. Now hunts with falcons. That's so cool! I really want a tortoise. So my favorite animal growing up has always been a tortoise, but I never had the money for them. But I've always wanted to raise a tortoise, like, at a young age and just have it my whole entire lifetime. So one of these days, I'm gonna buy a nice, like, sulcata. I'm gonna buy a sulcata. Yeah, they're always like $150, and well, I know it'll outlive me. I'm gonna donate it. Like when I die, I'm gonna be like in my 80s and having this big ass tortoise. It'll be in my will. I don't plan to have kids, but I'll definitely pass it on to my family members, my nieces or nephews. Tortoise is yours now. Yeah, but I've always wanted a tortoise so bad. Backyard tortoise. Favorite. Anyway, point being, this weekend is the Orlando Reptile Convention, so I'll be going there. That's so cool. I know, I love that. Nah, I'm a sucker for zoos and aquariums. When I was a kid, so at one point, I had my ball python. I feel like every kid had a ball python who was into reptiles. I had my bearded dragon, I had my turtles, and I had my fish tank. Raised that for a year. We had one tarantula for a little bit. They don't live, you know. I had my beardy. Everyone, I feel like every kid had a beardy as well. But now I'm a sucker for aquariums and zoos, man. I love animals. We have a small nature park here next to where I live, and they have a whole colony of gopher tortoises. And I say a colony because there's like, you know, several, like a good number of gopher tortoises. And you walk right by them, and they don't do anything. But they're super protected here in Florida because they're highly endangered. But it's cool to see them all. So I go for walks there all the time, and just like I like to name them. Well, we haven't had names for them. I think they already have names, but I don't know what they are. Hey, bird guy. How's your thing, VB? No idea. You know what? Like, guys, next week when the patch comes out, I'm gonna play everything. Don't worry, I'm gonna play everything. I'm playing a feral. I'm playing my lock. I'm playing demo. I'm gonna play Demon Hunter. I'm gonna play literally everything, and I might be off from work because I'm still arguing with figuring out what's going on with work. So don't worry about it. We'll play a little bit of everything. Don't worry. I mean, I live in Florida, so everything's about gators. Like for the tourists, everything is all about gators. So many gators. Not afraid of gators, man. They're just swamp puppies. Give him a little boop. Kick him around. Not really afraid of sharks either. You know, like growing up as a kid, like people have those primordial fears of like big reptiles and sharks. I never had that. I never had that kind of fear growing up. Because I spent so much time watching like Animal Planet and Discovery Channel when I was little, when I was like 10 years old, 5 years old. I just never developed that kind of fear for it. It's, you know, it is what it is. You're afraid when it happens, but you're not like overly afraid about it. Kind of like your first time ever experiencing a bear. I don't know if you'd be the kind of person to start running away, but I'm not that kind of person. I'll just be this person that starts yelling the fuck at it. Yeah. Yell the fuck at the bear. But Maester... Master Yiko. I don't know anything about Guardian Druid next patch. I haven't looked into it too much. Don't know about their PvP standards. I think their sword ability looks about the same, but it's hard to tell right now until the expansion's out, man. And it's just too hard to tell for everything. Brewmaster looks good, though. Brewmaster looks like a lot of fun, so super excited for Brewmaster. I'd be the kind of person to say we wait until the shifts... We wait until he shifts back into camp. Wait, what? The jump into Pharaoh's gonna assume that's Legion Mage Tower. It is the Legion Mage Tower. You cannot get it anymore. Hey, so how many classes do you play? I need to use my hand here. Feral, Warlock, Shadow Priest. I don't play the healer specs. Druid. Oh yeah, Feral's okay. Sorry, Druid, Warlock, Priest, Demon Hunter, Monk. I miss Warrior, and DK. Some of the again, that's a lot of classes, so I don't play them all equally. Like, I barely touched DK this expansion, but I touched it a little bit. PvP is really easy to get into. And that's the fun thing about retail. If you're a casual PvPer, the best place to play for casual PvP out of any amount is definitely retail now. It's so quick and easy to get into. You can gear up characters within a day. And that's awesome. One day, fully geared up. I can play Wild Sucker right now. I caved a little bit, and I want to show it off a little bit to see if it's like... I know it's better. I don't fully commit to it, though. Okay, I gotta run. I lied. Well, you got that, but you're not gonna be able to win. In bash one, I think. Gotta help pots. Oh, I didn't get the help! Oh, I didn't get it off, dude. I didn't get the. I was out of range for the interrupt. Okay, they both suck. Both classes specs suck, dude. I was out of range for the interrupt. Why is the interrupt? These small things would just make Feral so much better, man. Small things. Like, at what point? Nothing I can do, man. What the fuck do you do there? He's only just like that long away from where the fuck is this guy? Oh my god. Ooh, I do love African spurs, cicadas, like so anyway, I'm going to Repticon this weekend. Anyone here in Orlando want to join me, I'll be there. I don't know if I go in this game. I'm a little scared. I'm gonna kill him. We're gonna get this guy. They will be. Especially all the Warlock classes. want to kill this guy, but he's team fighting. He's hugging his healer. He's like, man, I know. I don't want to give this feral another chance to kill me. Really? All of you are gonna go after just me? Really? Why? I'm just one feral. And I can't do shit with, man. What do you mean do? Just turn around? Okay, we're done playing feral. This sucks. This is awful. This is awful. I'm gonna alt F4. Fuck this. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. Why does anyone play feral? So awful. Done. I'm not doing it. Like, I want to play the game, but you just can't because you're a fucking feral druid. I want to go into a single fight without just like getting absolutely wrecked without having survival of the fittest up. What makes Brew so good? I don't know, it's just fun. And they buffed the survivability by a lot. So like this expansion or this patch alone, they killed the survivability, but next expansion the survivability goes up a lot, so it'll be playable again. Actually, last season 2 of the Warfare, I played it a lot and I loved the shit out of it. Oh, but she's so beautiful. Like, this Mog is gorgeous on a Night Elf. But I'm not playing you at all. Okay, cleanse myself real fast. Cleanse yourself. In comparison from the Feral Druid, I will go back on my Demon Hunter for 2 Battlegrounds and absolutely fucking annihilate everybody that comes into contact. I'll give it my, like, Astral Shift blink back thing again. Ugh. I mean, yeah, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. Yeah, no, back to what I was saying. Reptile in Orlando is here this weekend. I'll be there. Looking at all the... You know, it's funny, I always thought when there's a reptile convention I'd love to go to, in the middle of winter, I'm guessing all the animals are, like, asleep. Because, like, it's so fucking cold. I'm sure inside it'll be pretty good, but... They're pretty cold for these guys. Middle of winter. Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, even the tortoises, like, I don't know anyone who's gonna have I mean, probably, like, tomorrow, like, for Saturday morning, it's supposed to be... no, it's actually better. Saturday's pretty good. Never mind, it'll be fine. It'll be, like, in the 60s. It'll be fine. If it was, like, today, that'd be bad. The high of 50. I don't know. Saturday will be fine. No, I mean, I watch a lot of YouTubers where they have their, redfoot tortoises, a lot of redfoots and whatnot. They'll just put it right into the refrigerator. Or there's another one, they'll do a natural, they'll do it more naturally, they'll bury them. They go into their garden, they dig a little hole and put them down there, mark it with a flag, and they dig them up in the winter. Or sorry, in the spring. I love that one. The YouTuber who does it. Instead of putting it in the fridge, they just bury them in the dirt. A little more natural for them. Yeah, it is. Unless, yeah, you have to. It is risky because you need to have the perfect environment for it. You know, in terms of moisture, snow, etc. So it honestly depends on what environment. If they have a very controlled environment, more natural to their habitat, maintain moisture levels and freezing levels of the dirt. Yeah, sure, but still, obviously, you still run more of a risk for infections and other things. I mean, it is natural, but yeah, you avoid it. Right, yeah, that's right. Yeah. We're on the same page here. I don't have to even read it. See, we're on the same page here, Pooh. I already beat you to the punch. What are you? Alright, we're gonna do more Battlegrounds at this guy because I gotta cleanse myself from that feral druid. God, it's awful. I feel like the last two Battlegrounds we just did, I just literally just ripping into Feral. Like, this fucking sucks. Why am I playing this? Oh, sell me on Warrior for PB, not Prot. Do you have friends? Question number 1. Do you have friends? My brother plays Holy Paladin, but not every night. Play Warrior with friends. Warrior has a shit ton of damage and will fucking annihilate you as long as it can connect and stay alive. You're by yourself as a warrior, you will not be able to connect and stay alive. There's a lot of classes like that, and I feel like people need to understand that not every class is supposed to be able to be a demon hunter where you can just yeet yourself into a 1v3 and basically one-shot them all. Suns awesome, right? Yeah. Not every class is able to do that. Doesn't mean they're not fun. Like, Arms Warrior is awesome. I think it's such an OG class that will nuke you down in a few hits. Feels very slow and clunky, but you get those big hits out, multi strikes, you just will chunk people. But not designed to play on your own. And, you know, even for DKs is a great example of that as well. Frost, Unholy, for the past, 10 years of my life, they're not designed to play on their own. They're designed to be with other healers in their party assisting them. Mages, rogues, shamans. Those classes specifically are not designed to be on their own. Doesn't make them any less fun. Okay, Feral is an enigma, by the way. Feral is just so far removed from World of Warcraft, I just don't even want to talk about it. I feel like even if they're in a group, you still can't team fight unless you're playing like an AoE bleed build or you just spam Primal Wrath. But even then, because like I've done Feral in solo queue where I run the Primal Wrath spam build, I just spam the fuck out of it, and it does okay damage. It does okay damage, but like, I don't know, man. Even like a team fight, I feel so fucking useless as a Feral. We just clone one guy. We just spend 30 seconds trying to clone a healer as I'm getting stunned, interrupted, knockback, gripped. But all the while you're at a bear form, so you're getting absolutely annihilated. Dude, Ferals suck. Yeah, it is a shittier version of a rogue, isn't it? Yeah. But you're... That's what we just going today? Good, we just got done playing Feral, and we just shit on it so much, man. So awful. Imagine Feral with... No, honestly, no. Imagine Feral for freedom. Like, there's a very few things you need to do to tweak Feral to be good. Most importantly is a freedom. If Feral had a freedom, done. Phenomenal. I can live. I can do whatever I want. I can control a fight. I won't get kited anymore. The biggest problem with Feral is you're so easily kited. And in classic TBC, Rapid Lich King Cataclysm, that wasn't an issue. Because everyone didn't have so much blinks, teleports, utility, charges, connections. People didn't have so much movement utility back then, or that they weren't able to compensate for Feral's mobility. That being said, now everyone has so much auto passive slow. Everyone in the game has some kind of passive slow. Multiple movement utility. You could just infinitely kite a Feral, because the Feral's stuck cat form, bear form, cat form, bear form, cat form, bear form, cat form, bear form, just trying to catch up with you. But all the while, if you're just shifting in and out of cat form, bear form, just to dodge a mage's auto slow from his mirror images, you're just getting trucked. You're not doing anything. You're basically essentially stunning yourself for 8 seconds, just trying to catch up to the guy. Same thing when you're fighting a hunter. When you're fighting a hunter and you're getting kited by the hunter, I just turn the other direction. Because if you overcommit to that hunter, you're never going to reach him, and you're just going to take so much extra damage just trying to reach him. Don't just turn around, just run away. And that feels awful. If you just had a freedom, it would fix all the Feral's 90% of their problems. it would get them more damage to connect, get them more survivability to get away and reset, and also more survivability just being able to connect. But you cannot connect to your targets as a feral right now because you get kited. Give us freedom. Man, I wish there was a Blizzard dev to talk to, man. I wish Blizzard devs existed. And just have like a developer for each class in PvP. But the PvP developer can't be an arena player. That's the secret. PvP developer cannot be a threes player. He has to be a... Class is good for solo MVX? My classes. Right now, the best in the game for me, Shadow Priest, Demon Hunter, and Hunter. That'll change at midnight. Midnight, I'm thinking about Demon Hunter, Warlock, and I don't know what my third's gonna be. Dark Ranger got buffed, so maybe he'll get... I don't know. Dark Ranger to get buffed, though. Maybe people won't let the Hunter die after all. Why is this queue so long? It's just a random Battleground. Holy crap. The Thursday afternoon at 2 p.m. and the kids are in school. No kids play WoW who are in school. Ugh, college kids. Oh, no college kids play World of Warcraft. Work. These assholes have work. All right. Time to absolutely wreck. Wait, we're out of saltwater potions. Hold on. There, actually. I had a saltwater potion. I can't access it. I can't see it. Oh no! There we go. There we go. Nice, more gold. Take that, gonna take that. Put that there. Now put you right here. Time to actually work. I did have to drop WoW for a couple of years, but it's the last semester, so I just need different rating back then. I like our colors here. Pink, purple, purple. Except for this guy. Gilgorath. He's ruining our vibes here. You're in RPGs. I hope you're not one of the paladins. Fucking 3 ret paladins in a holy. 3 warlocks, 3 rets. God, we are disgusting of a comp. I wonder who our 10 players are gonna be. Like, you better not be one of the red paladins. I'll be upset about that. I don't approve of red paladins in my group. Oh, we're good here. Kill you. I want to use this Berserker buff, so I'm going in. Papa's going in. Oh! I think I killed them all. Papa's going in. We'll find out the killing blows after this. I killed 3 of them. Oh, he's actually a bear. Nice timing. Let's kill Red God X here. Like, why play Feral? Why would you ever touch a Feral? Also, why would you also play a Draki? Beans. Get him. Is a Draki actually better? Or like, people, I don't know. I think in like Battlegrounds you just play Soullscape. This man. Hey, I know that guy. How'd you get in here? How'd you get in this Battleground? I don't want to shrink it. Can't do that as a Feral. Although I am losing Netherwalk, so. Always wanted to play like a good rogue. Maybe Outlaw will be good next expansion. If Outlaw is good next expansion, I'd be down to play it. Any demon hunters want to join me for some premates? Where are you? I'm not wasting meta. Name the rogue. Name the rogue Soul Stealer. No, I love my rogue's name. My rogue's name is Soul Step. I love my rogue's name. Soul Step. I'm dancing. Or, you know, shadow stepping. Or shadow stepping. Either or. No, I love my names for some of my classes, like besides my DK, of course. But Soul Step there. I miss my old druid's name. I think someone took it out of spite. But Soul Shift used to be my druid's name on Sargeras. I love the name Soul Shift. Soul Fang. I used to have Soul Fang as well. I had the name Soul Fang for my hunter for years before I got the name Soul. Or get the name Soul, I had the name Soul Fang. And now I will never use the name Soul again unless I put my hunter on Sargeras. I still have the name back when I transferred off to Moonguard, but it's gonna rain here. Oh, it's a beautiful day out. I'm ready to go for a walk. We'll be going for another walk today. I walk every day. Let's start behind Soul. Did you start back when you started WoW? I listened to what was it called? When I was during Cataclysm, I think it was. I think it was during Cataclysm. There was a series of WoW machinimas called something escapism. A lot of like artistic. There were artistic WoW machinimas called Escapism Volume 1 through 5, etc. Let me see if I can find it for you guys, actually. Yes, these are called Unlimited Escapism. These are WoW machinimas that came out almost 18 years ago. And when I was in high school, I just kind of loved, like, these World of Warcraft machinimas back then. This came out 18 years ago. And after hearing the word escapism, I like scape style, so I had the name Dreamscape for a while. And I was like, okay, I like the name Soul as well, so I did Soullscape. That's where I developed the name Soulscape. But I wanted the name Soul. And to acquire the name Soul on Sargeras took some time. I had to track down the guild who had the name Soul and the person hasn't been online in months, almost a year. So after a year of asking every often, like, hey man, does anyone know the guy named Soul? Is he coming back to WoW at all? Because I wanted to buy the name off him. I bought the name back in Pandaria. That's when I got the name Soul. Eventually, one of the guys responded and said, hey, you know, that's my friend. He's going to come back to WoW in a month or two. I was like, well, awesome. Finally does. Months and months later. And I buy the name off of him for 40k, I think, at the time. Back in Pandaria. He deletes the character, gives it to me, and that was it. His character wasn't even max level. It was like level 30 or something like that, so he didn't mind deleting it. Why is there 2 bears? That sucks. Yeah, and that was the story behind it, and it came from these machinimas that came out almost 20 years ago. All of them were from the machinimas. And then I had my first name involving it was Dreamscape 18 years ago. And then I had Dream Scythe at the time, but I think I wrapped my head around Soul. Then everything now has Soul as a surname. I do love, oh god, I do love like having a surname first so people recognize it. Soul Shift, Soul Step, Soul Fang, Soul Bite, Soul Kiss for my priest name. They're cuter. Now it's kind of like my niche to have. Although what I learned now is because of all the server hopping we can do and with all the cross realm stuff, if you want a name really badly, guys, just make a character on a different realm with the name that you want, and it doesn't matter. Especially if you're a casual PP'er, like between like Illidan, Stormrage, J52, Sargeras, all the merged realms. If you can't find a name on one, try making it on the other. Maybe it's there. You never know. That's why I have like 3 characters with the name Soullscape. I decided to just make them on different realms. Won't really matter. They're just queuing up for Blitz, solo queue, and BGs. Peter. No, 40k gold. $40,000. I mean, Soul's a rare name, but actually, I wouldn't never sell it, but I would feel bad if I don't use it. So far, I've had it hostage for a month now since I transferred to Moongar temporarily, but I do feel bad if I just don't use it. I'd be willing to sell it for real life money because I need it for rent and staying alive, but I need to definitely put a character back as it. So we'll see this time around who gets the name. We'll see who gets the name. Am I Alliance or Horde? Oh, I'm Horde. I should probably help out. Daddy's coming! So many healers. Anna, you're on the opposite team. Betrayer! Anna, you're on the opposite team. It's called Wheeze PP Reborn, but it will not be working in pre-patch or midnight for sure, unless the GM, if we're not getting banned, is a very nice guy. He decides to share it with the world. And I don't think he's feeling very nice anymore. He got really mean. So at the time when the Warfin came out, the only one who got it to work and made sure it worked in the Warfin was the GM of We're Not Getting Banned, you know, the Toxic Guild. I don't know if he's gonna do that this time around. And even if he does get it to work, I don't think he'll share it. I don't think he'll actually share it. So that no one else can use it. It's a good add-on. Why wouldn't he share it? Because they don't like sharing things that give other people an advantage. It's the exploit guild. And he's gotten a little more toxic lately and like making sure that no one else can have access to world buffs. So I'm kind of worried. I think if he does get it to work, he will not share it. He only share it with his guildmates or very tight-niche group. But I think Spy will still work, though. The only thing this add-on does differently than Spy is it gives you the reticle. The targeting reticle, that's the only thing differently it does. But it still works in the same way the Spy does. It still works just like Spy. Ooh. Soullscape, did you get my photos? I did not go on it yet. Sorry about that. I did not. Well, I mean, I'm sure I got them, but I'll go look at them after this.
It's too far away.
Damn. Hell yeah, brother. I'll do that. We lost our flask. Where is it? Wait, out of Wrecking Ball flask, man? Oh, yeah, man. Where are we, buddy? Papa's coming. Must get the berserking buff. Yes! Plus berserking buff. Plus my saltwater. Plus a kill. I don't need my health. It's a 2v10. 50 seconds. Wait, what? Who the fuck? Sir? What's up, man? I'm cleansing myself of my feral. We played 3 games on my feral, and I had such a bad time. I had to go my demon hunter like immediately to cleanse myself of that atrocity. Oh, there we go. What we got? Oh, look at them African spurs, right? Look at them all. Hell yeah. There's more? That's a sloth. Oh, you like sloths? Apparently here in Orlando, literally 5 minutes from me, a sloth cafe. You know how you have the cat cafes, you have capybara cafes? There's a sloth cafe opening up. Which I don't know how they're going to separate them enough to not give them stress. I mean, if it's a professional cafe with animals, you have to buy entry, and then they only permit a certain number of people to go in at once to interact with the animals. That, or you won't have any access to the animals at all, and they'll keep them behind. I'm sure they'll have like a viewing room area, and then they'll have like a separate room if you want to pay extra to meet and greet the sloths. I mean, that's what I would do. But there's no way they're just free roaming with public. That's just too dangerous and too stressful. But there's a sloth cafe opening up nearby. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. This guy's trying to explain. Castaway. I know what a castaway is. Good for everybody else, though. I mean, you should go to Gatorland here. And if you're ever here in Florida, let me know. Who win in a fight, a cassowary or an emu? Probably a cassowary. I think they're much more aggressive. Oh, no. Absolutely respect that. Absolutely respect that.
What task can I perform for you?
Man, I miss when politics was boring. Are we in Florida for IPA 26? Hell yeah. Where are you staying at? Okay, I remember. What's conventions? I mean, I know what convention. What's in Orlando? Hell yeah. I should be. I mean, if you're there, I should still be working at the Renaissance Hotel there. So if I see you, like, if I don't know which hotel you'll be staying at, but I should be working at one of the Disney resort properties there at the time. So if I'm still working there, feel free to meet up. Can we actually get into a game now in beta? No. There's no. I mean, no. So this is a common misconception, guys. Battlegrounds have always been working on beta the entire time. The issue is no one's queuing. So, like, there's a very common misconception that, like, oh, the Battlegrounds are not working. No, they've been working. Just no one's queuing. You need at least 10 people on Horde and 10 people on Alliance to queue up. Because they're not cross-faction. You could do a pre-made war game, but you'd have to go convince 10 players on each side to queue up. I'm not a big enough guy for that. But if you get, like, 50 people queuing on each side, you'll get a Battleground going for sure. If we all specifically queue for Warsong Gulch, Twin Peaks, or whatever, it'll work. No, they've been working, just nobody's queuing. Also, everyone and their mother is playing Alliance, so there's, like, barely any Horde people. Correct. But it is working, though. Keep that in mind. Yeah, because all the PvPers are Alliance. Did you turn on War Mode? Yeah, even if War Mode on. There's like the same people though. It's funny about the going into Elwyn. You'll see the same people who have been playing the same Devourer spec since the start, and they don't log off. All they do is duel random people as Devourer and try to one-shot them. And they've been doing that for the past 2 months, every single day of every single hour. They're like super like, I'm a god. Are they pre-mating with the double bears? I'm gonna join them. I kinda wanna join them with the double bears there. Let's do triple bear. Let's triple bear with them. Let's just get so many bears together. We just have a full pre-made of bears. What could go wrong? We just lose because we have no damage? Yes. Why, yes. That's exactly what's gonna go wrong. Hello, sir. There's no point hitting that because it's a little sim. Nice hit. Whoa! Big boy. That's what I say now whenever like it's like a big warrior me. Oh, he's a big boy. It's gonna steal that from you guys. You don't do that, man. Ah, big boy. That's a small boy. The counter to a druid tank, rain from above. Ooh, we don't teleport. You know what's a very unnecessary thing I do? I want you guys to know one of the weirdest quirks that I do when I play Demon Hunter. And for the past 10 years of my life, I can't help but do it. And do you guys know what it is? The weirdest quirk I do on my Demon Hunter almost every time, like clockwork. I think it's just it looks cool. I actually died there. I was hoping I'd live that. No, I think I'll do. There's one more Demon Hunter. His name starts with an N, and I had a little rage bait exchange of him. Who's that one Devourer Demon Hunter? His name starts with an N. Neferi, yeah. I had a little rage bait with him because I deleted the bot, but I was on my druid and I didn't have all my bars set up, and that's on me, whatever. But I started trying to kite him, and I accidentally kited too far into Stormwind, like the edge of Stormwind, the gates on the side, and he started talking shit to me for running away. And at that point, I was like, all right, buddy. So what I did is I got him to duel me over by Goldshire, and I just ran. We had a duel that lasted like 30 minutes because he didn't want to forfeit. And I just kept lining him. Yeah, dude, they're really conceited. Like, guys, it's just a duel. Well, basically, he got so fucking pissed off. Anyway, the duel lasted 30 minutes. There was no way I'd win. I was on a Feral Druid versus Devourer. But it lasted nearly 30 minutes of me running around in circles behind Goldshire and lining him. He was so fucking pissed. And he obviously he won because I couldn't win. But he didn't want to forfeit. He just stuck through it all. The longer the duel went on, dude, the worse it got. Woo. Kind of fun though. Well, he doesn't log offline. I bet he's online right now. I bet he's online right now, just no-lifing it, just trying to duel everybody he can. I'm not saying they're bad players, just weird egos. They're not bad players, they're great players. I want you guys to know, whenever I shit talk people, it's not because they're bad players. Like, they're really good at the game. It's just they're shitty people in real life. The difference. A small difference.
The unbound are unworthy of this ore. Your carts belong to the machine speakers, Ruffius.
Oh, but it's offline. Ow.
One of our carts is
My warrior friend.
station. Do not let it fall into Ruffius's clutches.
Ooh, is Drain Life actually doing good healing? That was the thing. I love how Fracture... Well, we're losing Fracture, it won't matter. We are losing Fracture. I go in, we guarantee to win. Every time. We could live for so long. Aw, King is again. Yay! Hello, sir, my favorite thing. Oh, the sun. Whee. I just don't lose as my Demon Hunter. I don't think I've ever lost. We haven't lost one on my Demon Hunter in my Havoc. Doesn't win Havoc. I haven't lost a Battleground. Yay. Hello, Warlock. He does have a friend here. We'll have a friend. 3 Warlocks? Oh, okay. I'll fight you guys.
I need to get closer.
Oh! How many bears is too many bears? Actually, I might die to dots here. If the Warlock wants to kill me up there, he probably could.
Deep within the mine. Seize it before Ruffius dies.
Oh, okay. We got a salt. No, I don't think I got a solar potion. Almost Void Elf. Unlimited power. Dude, I can't wait to do it. Cannot wait to play Devourer. We should have enough Conquest to buy a full set of, like, caster gear for it, too. We should be good. We should be good. We have enough Conquest, and there's haste gear on the bloody tokens here. So if you guys need haste gear for the Devourers, spend it with bloody coins. I'm pretty sure, yeah, the Warglaives from the War Mode Quartermaster, they have haste gear on it, so you guys will be good there.
My directive has been fulfilled.
Yay! More gold.
Return.
Yeah, that's more. Just turn all your honor to this guy.
Inventory again.
You're gonna lose a lot, but it's whatever. I'm gonna extinguish it. Ooh, Soul Patrol has 15,000? Just log on Soul Patrol and trade it over manually. Go over. Go over to Soul Patrol. Actually, we're going over a lock anyway. Might as well play it, right? Might as well just play the lock regardless. If we're gonna log on our lock, let's play lock. Hey man, I have a beer. Wait, I have a bear? Beer playing WoW back for the last month. Wait. Oh, you have been. Oh, sorry. So on my screen, you can't see it, but the N is cut off. So it looks like a beer. Or the word bear. I couldn't tell. I have been playing WoW for the last month. Your content is cool as fuck. I appreciate it, brother. I'm very casual when it comes to PvP. All about 1vx and like 1v2ing, 1v3ing. So if you're looking for hardcore advice when it comes to solo queue arenas and 3v3, I am not your guy. But if it's a class I play, I can definitely give you advice on it about how to PvP on it and just being, getting your feet wet. But wanting to be a expert and not dying. Look, when it comes to 1v2s and 1v3s, wait, Soul? Is it Soullscape that has it? It was Soul Patrol. Who's Soul Patrol? My Hunter. Where's Hunter? There she is. When it comes to not dying, that comes first. When you want a 1vx, worry about living, then worry about killing. And if you want to practice, just queue into Battlegrounds. Queue for Arafi Basin, Ida Storm, specifically. Go off on your own. Because those are really big maps, and it gives you a lot of room to practice. So queue for Ida Storm and Arafi Basin. Go off on your own. Go to the other side of the map. Throw yourself into a 1v2. And just PvP. You will probably die. You'll probably get your ass kicked. That's okay. But it gives you good practice for staying alive, for kiting, CCing. Worry about killing them later. Just see how long you live for. I mean, just go in there knowing you're going to get annihilated, but if you have that mentality first, you can probably focus on trying to live. Like, sometimes I'll just have fun on my hunter and just kite people for ages. Not able to kill them, just mess with them. Knock them off cliffs and whatnot. Well, you won't be able to do that anymore next expansion. But yeah, a lot of fun. I'm already on my hunter anyway, so I might as well queue up on it. Queue for Deep Hall, we'll queue for Eye of Storm, we'll queue for a Rapid Basin. Also Harf, because Silvermoon City! I gotta change. I keep forgetting to do that. I've had my Hearthstone set to Silvermoon for like ages. I started playing Deej 2 days ago and getting my ass whooped. Dude, it's... I mean, are you full... What's your gear like? Are you fully honor geared or have a little bit of conquest and bloody coin gear? What's your gear like right now? Your mic is always in right more to the left. I don't know if anyone has ever told you. Oh, they know. That's because I have my microphone on the ASMR setting. So in case I want to whisper right behind your ear, I can. Yeah, no, it's on the ASMR setting, that's why. I don't have it on mono. I'm fully aware. Yeah, you like that? I'm gonna fucking with you, I'm sorry. Doing some arenas for the weekly quest. Yeah, I mean, arenas are a little bit different, obviously, but you said honor only? That's a little rough. I mean, I can do some arenas and show you on my Demon Hunter, but you should be, if you're playing Felsguard with the right builds, like the build I have now, you should be able to just run in there and just immolation aura, and just start going into the team. You do have to back out a lot, though. If they blow their cooldowns, save your blur for Warrior pops all his cooldowns, blur. D-Gate, blur. Hunter's gonna pop on you with double tap, aim shot, and everything, blur. Just hold your stuff. What am I doing? Where am I going? Darkness, pre-darkness, a lot of stun, so you don't get blown up. But just keep zipping around. Like, use your Fel Rush and use your Adventure Retreat to zip around a little bit to stay alive. One of the biggest things about playing Felsguard, especially as a Havoc, is you play around your I-Beam. You don't really need to keep fighting outside of Metamorphosis. That's very important. Especially even in arenas. Like, if I don't have an I-Beam to go into meta and I don't have my Metamorphosis cooldown, I'm zipping around waiting for my next I-Beam. There's no reason to stay there and fight outside of it because your damage is kind of minimal. Most of your damage goes out when you're in Metamorphosis after an I-beam. So you just hold it. And you'll just CC kite. Don't stay in there in regular form. Go behind a pillar. Just keep throwing your glaive to slow them down because I'm assuming you have the Daze talent on throw glaive. Then go in. Even when I'm world PvPing or I'm doing a Battleground, I'm still waiting out my I-beams. I don't really ever get into, you know, but I'm never really butting heads without Metamorphosis or I-beam. You just don't do that. It means death.
I have calibrated my prices.
That means death. Devourer, though. Devourer will be fine. Oh, yay!
Return.
You know, I have this problem. Whenever I go up to an auction house person, they immediately move. Is it they have like a sixth sense? They have a weird sixth sense that they know when somebody's about to come up and sell things. Cool. Oh, he didn't move, thank God. The last week to enjoy my hunter, and I will enjoy my hunter. Last week to enjoy her. They did buff, remind me what they did on Hunter. Let me go look at the changes again. I believe we had small buffs to Black Arrow? See again. Good. Body Quiver has been updated trick shots, so Black Arrow direct damage. So they buffed Black Arrow by 25% and Black Arrow periodic by 50%. So maybe it'll be good now. Like, I don't know. I feel like 25% isn't enough. But the periodic damage going up is pretty good, so maybe a haste build now? Like, I still think you just do crit mastery. Hopefully that makes it good, man. Yeah, hopefully that makes it good. I hope it does. We'll see. I mean, that won't change your ability to kite at the end of the day. Enchant isn't it? I don't think that'll change any of your ability to kite as a hunter going into next patch, because losing explosive trap, losing bursting shot, and losing your root on tar trap is gonna be pretty bad. You lose the root on tar trap, and you lose both your knockbacks, so really won't be able to keep people off you at all. Warriors will glue to you now. Reptiles will glue to you outside of their freedoms. Rogues will glue to you. Like, melee will stick to you like glue, and it'll be hard to get them off you. The changes, and don't like that at all. You know what they said? It's weird at Blizzard, like, they removed almost 99% of knockbacks. 99% of knockbacks in the game completely got removed. Blast Wave, Hunter, Shock, Thunderstorm. It's like there had to be like 2 Blizzard devs logging into Ida Storm, got knocked off a few times. And were like, nah. We're removing all knockbacks from the game. And that's what it feels like, honestly. Whenever I see like weird major PP changes where they remove something completely from the game, it's like I feel like a PvE dev got online to do something and it just got fucked over. I'm taking all my revenge out on every single knockback, and this will never happen to me again. Ever. Target acquired.
It's too far away.
Your aim shot. You don't play Dark Ranger. Right, you don't play Dark Ranger, so. have piloted that. Well, I don't really like any class free bench testing and max level PvP testing. Again, well, you know me. Like I've been saying, Everdream, you won't be able to feel any of it until you can do Battlegrounds, and it probably still won't even feel good until you have your rest of your talents. Until you can do Battlegrounds and like actual PvP. I don't like arenas. I don't think arenas are actual PvP. What do you mean? It's not a good way to practice. It's just fights are so quickly. Unless you're doing threes of a healer, everything happens way too fast for you to be able to feel it out, you know? I lose! Fuck! Ah! I give up! I fucked up! I only anti, another M hunter. I can't crit them. What the hell? I thought I was gonna fall right down. What happened? That was weird. I just like whoosh. Managed to get about 10 people into a toll and have a little battle. Realized someone's good in the group combat. Wait, we're safe here? Nice. I didn't know that. Have a little battle. Realize someone's good in group combat. That's awesome. And that's the thing, like, a lot of people don't realize some classes are going to feel amazing. I have a comment on my most recent video, them saying, go find it. All three builds are bad, and he says, here. He says, all three builds are bad, Sally. Been trying to build since beta came out, even dual duty ones. So finding damage feels like most of the higher tier classes in the top. I feel so high defenses, but healing, yeah, it's if you're starting to fight out the rip. Not mentioned in the classic star is still a bug. Yeah. So I don't think the builds are bad at all for Devourer. I think they're gonna be effing fantastic once you have room to set up. You know, one thing about Devourer is you don't lose your souls in combat. Once you start gaining souls, there's no timer on the souls. So when you're in consecutive combat, like in Battlegrounds, you're not going to lose the souls ever, which means almost every time you're going to go into combat in a Battleground, if you're staying alive, you will always have enough souls to go immediately into meta form and start loading into people as Devourer. Almost every single time. And I feel like Blizzard doesn't realize this when they are nerfing like the one-shot build or the meta or the Velskar build, is that people are going to have constantly be able to go in and out of meta form in Battlegrounds like crazy, especially in team fights. Especially in team fights when they can just keep playing and keep hitting other people, hitting multiple targets, getting multiple souls, etc. It's going to be great in Battlegrounds and World PvP because you can have consistently back-to-back metamorphosis. And something you haven't, that's not testable right now in beta, because dueling means you still have to ramp up. Arenas, you still have to ramp up. You're immediately going into combat without any prep time. But once you have prep time and you have room to run around, it's gonna be pretty crazy. I feel people don't realize that. I think the Void emitter build might. Either way, yeah, it's gonna be fantastic. I think it'll be one of the best classes in Battlegrounds once it comes out. I don't care.
This is the Deep Hall Ravine, where we harvest precious materials.
Finding music.
Your task
Papa needs music.
is to secure as many of them as possible before Ruffius does the same. Focus your attention on escorting the minecarts and on seizing the crystal in the center of the mine. Failure is not an option.
Do you have any friends coming over? No. Do I just take this? Yeah, I do. Yay, hello. No stealth classes.
A crystal is formed deep within the mine. Seize it before Ruffius does.
Where's my mom? No, wait, no. know, I never do that myself. Ooh, not both. Your healers are strong. Wow, I suck. I might be dead here. Okay, I was still trying to nuke him before he can get it. Wow. Luckily I was able to hold that somehow. Yeah, I think the nerfs from last season kind of hit me hard. Got mages and hunters and everyone's so tanky. Wait, is it? Well, wait, I mean, yeah, it is, but they nerfed it by 50%, though. Gotta get this knock here. Don't fail me. You have a knock? No, you don't. Your son, no. I can't knock him now. It's there, you can grab it if you need to. You have no salt. He has no salt. Dude, 30 seconds on Flame Shock. I think it's like 40 seconds actually. No, I can't move! I can't move! I'm dead. Why is everyone so tanky? I'm dead. Dude, it's Shadow Priests, Mages, Shamans, and Hunters right now on the other team. We just don't have the damage to get through them. I feel like my damage is so much lower now than it used to be. Why do I suck? Why do I suck? Hunter, you're dead to me. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, so basically with the Felskar, they nerfed Demon Surge by 60%. No, it's a 50% flat nerf to single target. So like that big burst no longer happens. Instead of increasing by 20%, every demon surge is 10%, or 5%, I think. Something like that. Dude, why am I tickling this guy? This mage is getting absolutely tickled. How is he getting so tickled? Is it? Oh, because is there he being healed? I don't even know, man. He's just my shots are doing nothing to this guy. What this guy? Hell if I know. Let's try it. Can you just fucking die?
I'm out of range.
Blowing everything I have here. Okay, ice block. Okay. You all suck. All of you are just...
Crystal is formed deep within the mine. Seize it before Ruffius does.
Thank you. That trap was spot on. Fuck you. Ugh. I am dead. So many range, dude. I am dead. There's no one to kite here. Everyone's so tanky. We're gonna just still to go for MM? No fucking clue. Right now in retail, not really anymore. To be fair, like, it's great when you're kiting multiple melee, but when you're fighting, like, only ranged, like, in this case, I'm fighting a Shadow Priest, I'm fighting a Mage, I'm fighting a Hunter at the same time. You just can't take that. They're too tanky to kill. In Midnight? No fucking clue. Probably, you're gonna play probably a Sentinel, 100% Sentinel. 100%. 200% Sentinel next season. If you decide to play it. I'm not gonna play it. We ain't touching this class anymore. It dead to me. It dead to me. In order of the classes I don't give a fuck on, and I can basically take anyone I want on, Demon Hunter, then Shadow Priest. Those are my two most strongest classes at the very moment in Retail WoW. No idea what's going to happen next season, obviously. But those two classes are my strongest classes. You're afraid of it? What do you mean? It's just got... I played it on beta. It does no damage. They buffed it recently within this... Oh, yesterday. They buffed it yesterday, so it might actually do some damage. It literally tickles people. But yeah, back what I was saying. You drew for sure? No, wait, what? No, hell no. I don't fucking know what that one is. I have no clue. Does anyone want to buy me an Unbound Star Eater mount? Evoker Shirley? Yeah, maybe you guys want to buy it? There's still time to pay me $5,000 to play a shaman. I'll do it. There's still time. Pay my rent for next month, and I will play a shaman. Not a Reptile, no. Fuck that. No. My rent's only 2,100. No. My rent's only 2,100. But the original price for me to play a shaman is $5,000. That's the price for me to play a shaman. But there's a sweet deal on this month and this month alone. Pay my rent for next month and I'll play a shaman. It'll be part of my roster all season. There's a small deal going on. No. If someone were to actually give me that much money to actually play it, oh no, I wouldn't. I would not short them out. I wouldn't. I'd actually play the fuck out of it. This is mean. I do not take people's money for granted. I played it. It looks and feels exactly the same, except I feel like Archon got a little bit of a nerf. From when I played it on beta, it looks and feels exactly the same. The only difference is it feels less fluid. For two reasons. One, if you're playing Archon, you don't get as many Surge of Insanities for Mind Flayer Insanity for your damage. All your damage comes from Mind Flayer Insanity. And how do you get that? Halo. So now on beta, you only get Surge of Insanity when you Halo. Right now, you get it passively if you just hit a few Devouring Plagues. 2 Devouring Plagues gives you 1 cast of Surge of Insanity. It doesn't happen anymore. That's gone. You only get it during your Halos, which doesn't make it feel good. Actually, correct me if I'm wrong. I think I'm wrong. He's wrong. Hold on. Holding. I think they removed that part of Surge of Insanity. Yes. Yeah, so you only get Mind Flayer. Wait. Yeah, you only. I think it's called. Hello? Damn it. That's when we call back to work. With that in mind, it doesn't feel as fluid anymore, in my opinion. Because there's not much going on as Archon when outside of Halos, again. But you have way less cast of Surge of Insanity, so you're not really doing any damage. But inherently, it still feels the same, though. It feels exactly the same. I don't feel like it's any different than it is now. You still have your Shadow Crash. That's your Tentacle Slam. Also, the other thing that feels worse is Dark Ascension's gone. Only Void Eruption, which, 2-minute cooldown versus the 1-minute cooldown for Halo feels awkward. It does feel awkward sometimes because you got to use Halo off cooldown in order to do damage, but you might have some moments where they're not lined up where you want to line them up. It's an upgrade. Yeah, it does a little more. It does a little more base damage. It does, and it goes with your Apex talents as well. But I figured it felt like I was having a lot of downtime playing Archon. I probably will end up playing Void Reaver a bit more if I do play my Shadow Priest. And I loved when I started playing Shadow Priest this season. My favorite thing to do was play the pet build. I loved the pet build. It was so cool. Playing where is that? My pet thing. Whatever minutes for someone. Wait, is that gone now? Shadow damage, don't attach, Void Rave. Wait, you only get Void Rave. Oh, it's gone. Oh, they removed the other option for talent. You used to have Void Rave was an optional talent, so maybe the pet build is gone? Oh. And obviously Mindbender is now passive. Yeah, they took it away. It's now passive. Okay. That pet build is gone. Oh yeah, is it gone, right? I love that build. Inside Void Blast. I don't like Void River because it's more casting. Way more casting between Void Torrent and Void Blast. It's so much more casting, that's why I don't play it. What's the new talents here? Activate your Shadow Word. Yeah, it's just way too much casty heavy for me. I don't like it. Do not like it. I won't be playing Void at all. Mind Blast is just... Little same thing as upgrading. I love that pet build, but it's gone now. So the talent I was referring to is this talent here. Depths of Shadows. Shadow Depth has a high chance of summoning a Shadow Fiend for seconds when damaging targets below 35% health. That's awesome. I love that talent. So you used to get you just spam. You get like 4 Mindbenders out. You're just it's so cool. But I think that's gone. Yeah, that is gone. Depths of Shadow's gone. Damn it. Oh, fuck you, Voidyver. That's what made the build good, is less casting. And again, when you're playing a Shadow Priest in 1vx, the less casting you have to do, the better. And with Mind Flay Insanity, it's the cast is so fast that people really can't interrupt it. How many times I play Archon where people try to interrupt the Mind Flay Insanity, but the cast time of Mind Flay Insanity is only like a second and a half or 2 or 1 second with haste. So it's so fast, I just missed the interrupt entirely. I love it. Absolutely love it. But yeah, I'll be playing Archon. I don't like using Void Blast or Mind Blast unless it's instant cast, which I don't think it is. Cynthia, are you here? It is Cynthia. I got a trade. I was like, it must be Cynthia. It was great. They just start handing out. They hand out all these.
I'm out of bed.
No! You guys are kidding me.
I cannot drink more of this wine.
I'm coming! Protect the president! You can grip me, you know that, right? You see how he can grip me? Yeah, I don't die in this class that easily. But where's our... Oh, it's over there. We're not going. Turn back around. Where is my music? Papa needs music. Don't have the ding. Is he up top? He's up top. Nice, he's above me. Dude, prop paladins carrying a flag is not a good idea. They can't shield themselves. Bro's gonna spin. Okay. You're still in range of me? No, you're not. How are you still in range of me? You're 46 yards away. I'm gonna kill you, mage. I'll spawn camp them by myself, yeah. What's that mage? Oh, wait, I get throw space here. I'm not gonna kill him until after my next Dark Ascension anyway. I don't know why I jumped it forward like that. Get it, get it, get it, get it! How many stuns do I have to get before they're done stunning me? Dude. What is it? 3 MM Hunters? Oh, it is. That would explain why I was getting stunned so many times. Okay, yeah, that's a stretch. That's a good stretch. And tonight we'll have a drink. You get some. I'm out of whiskey though. I haven't had a drink in a few days. But tonight we have a drink. You need nitro? Nice. Can't do that on a feral. Hell no. Nice. Shadow Priest is so good. Well, they let me get my Illicit Ending 2 will be really hard as Shadow Priest. We're back on the Shadow Priest vibes where people are saying, oh, it's gonna be better or worse. I think it's gonna be a little bit worse. For 1v XP, it's gonna be a lot worse. And it's not just back to my having to use Void Eruption again. Void Eruption requires a target. Void Eruption requires a target. So I can no longer line and get the cast off for free with Dark Ascension. Dark Ascension, I can pre-pop it in Halo and then go in. No, I didn't target for that, which means I'm gonna get interrupted, CC'd, or whatever. Ooh, I have a saltwater potion. Oh, no, I'm good. I'm just staying on their base and pick their flag too. I don't want to carry because I'm the only one that's getting kills in these guys. They're getting wiped out though. That's fine. They're really good at returning flags though. Yes. Is that a giant spoon? Where do you get that from? I was dancing. Can Shadow Priests not use swords? I don't think they can. I like the detail on. Alright, we're gonna do a few more and then I'm gonna take a break because I'm gonna be on late tonight, guys. Very late tonight. But I gotta go take myself out for a walk first, as you know. You guys been watching my stream for the past few days. I gotta go for walks. Otherwise I get too much cabin fever here. We'll probably stand up for a little bit as we stream too. Okay, yeah, it feels good. You know, getting old when you sleep like one wrong way and your chest hurts all day. Like 2 nights ago, I must have slept weird, and my whole left side of like my chest muscles hurt. Like when I know it's my chest, but it's not my heart. It's so sore. How can your chest hurt from sleeping? If you just a certain way. Like if you sleep on your armor a certain way or on your side, it stretches the muscles a little bit. I've always had problems like growing up as a kid. Like even like 10 years ago, if I sleep on my left side a little bit for too long, it's like this muscle underneath your left like breast right here. I don't know why, but for some reason it gets sore. I'm weird. My body's weird, man. No fucking clue, man. But if I just sleep on the wrong way, I just get weird pain there. It's like the class that goes fast. He plays a wheelchair. Dude, priests are not wheelchairs. I am fast. Actually, that is wrong. That is dead wrong. Shadow priests in World PP and Battlegrounds are fucking quick. You're not really slowable much because your feather always removes slow, so your dazes are non-existent. So you're permanently running at 50% speed increase, nearly 50% speed increase, permanently, including your like, oh, I'm dazed? No, not anymore, bitch. You're actually fucking fast as Shadow Priest. You get kited by Shadow Priest. Also, if you are in World PP or Battlegrounds, and I'm getting hit hard, what I'll do is I disperse, use my Spatial Rift, pop it, Nitro Boost, you're fucking fast. Not including your next feather on that. Dude, you're quick. I feel like I'm faster than a feral druid on this spec. Shadow priests are faster than feral druids, and I stand by that statement. I'll fight you on that. The shadow priests are not are slow. Oh, we have so many M hunters. Okay, bro. Feral is not fast. And if you think ferals are fast, you're dead wrong. If you think ferals are not fast as you think they are, when you actually fight a lot in like 1vx environments or like put yourself in the middle of fights, you're slow. I get it, you like it 100% play what you like. Oh yeah, 100%. I still think Shadow Priests are faster. Doesn't it remove? Not. I think it's snares. I think it's not snares. I think it's body and soul does. I'll fight you. No, does it not remove? I swear something. One of them removes snares. One of them removes snares. I swear it does. As a feral player, I guarantee you they're not that fast. Okay, I'll play feral after this. Man, you guys make me get back on feral. Fucking so bad. Fine, I'll get back on feral. They're so fucking bad. I'll get back on feral after this. Fucking play feral. hate Feral. Sorry, I love Feral, but I hate it, how bad it is. Was it Fade? Oh, it's just official patch notes. Is this the same thing? I'll take this in. No, I'm not. Yeah, because the survivability isn't really changing. I love Feral because I have so much fun on it, but I don't like its survivability because I love 1vx playstyle. I'm lagging. Because I love the 1vx and 1v2 and be able to do that, Feral just can't do that. And the survivability of Feral isn't going up at all, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately the survivability isn't really going up at all. And you still have to... I'm lagging, oh my god. You still have to like disengage the second you go in, which I hate. You know, if I go into a fight in a 1v1, like on a warrior, and a hunter joins the party, I have to disengage because you're not going to be able to survive that. And it feels bad doing that. If anyone else engages in me in the middle of a 1v1, I have to immediately go bear form, and if I switch out of bear form after someone joins the middle of my... Why am I lagging? I can't go back into cat form. And I think I'm dead here because I'm lagging my fucking ass off. For no particular reason. But why didn't you get sun again? No. The lag just... I don't know why I'm lagging. Sometimes, like, all of a sudden, I'll just lag. Dude, you didn't update your drivers. You're supposed to update your drivers yesterday. That's why. You know why you're lagging. You didn't update your drivers in, like, several months. You know exactly why you're lagging. Shut the fuck up, Soul. We talked about this yesterday. You were supposed to update your drivers. But yeah, back what I was saying. Like, I just hate the fact that I can't survive any most 1v2 encounters unless I absolutely annihilate one person, which is very hard to do in Feral, in one go. And in one go, even if you blow Survival Instinct, Sparkskin, and you want to take the hits and try to blow your load on somebody, most people, if they have their defenses up too, they're going to survive it, and it's hard to finish anybody off in your first go, which does require you to rat. And if you are in a 1v2, you usually don't survive the ratting on a Feral that often. You have to hope that one of them wants to pull away and follow you into that 1v1 again, and then you can finish them off, which sucks. And that's what I don't like by Feral. Even if you're playing a really good Wild Stalker, it's just the same case, and I just think it's awful. But I want to play it so bad because I miss my Feral, man. I miss playing Feral. I miss having fun on it. I miss going nuts on it and just running around. I had fun 2 weeks ago when we were playing. I had so much fun on it, but it's... Sometimes when you have those no-win scenarios over and over again, it starts to get to you, like getting in constant no-win scenarios. And that's one of the few classes I play right now.
I cannot drink more at this
Or it's like get a fucking malfunction. Fucking nitro boots malfunction all of a sudden. I swear I'm faster than this. He's like, I thought you said you were fast. I am fast. Shut the fuck up. Where'd my dragon go? Didn't even over here. Oh, there he is. Hey, bitch. Back here. I had a nitro fruit malfunction. Shut the fuck up. I'm so slow. He said the words. He said the words. I'm just gonna move out of the way of that stampede there. I don't want to experience that anymore. Ooh, he wanted to do that to block it. That's pretty impressive. Okay. Impressive. Again, I'm just gonna line this guy here. Lining him. No, it's my fight. Don't you ruin it, you survival hunter. Unnecessary Dark Ascension for no reason. Get out of here, Hunter. You're ruining my fights. My duel versus M Hunter. Rich. I would laugh if he was right now by now. The secret is his lining. Somehow I was able to stop all his damage by running behind a pillar.
I must get closer.
Oh wait, I don't have enough cooldown. Ah! I'm out of mana! I'm fine. Oh, I'm fine. Let's heal back up with that. Hey, it's my M owner again. Wait a minute. We're one of those weirder ones. That's. I think he wants to knock me off this. Devourer got massively nerfed for PP since Cyber got gutted. Has to pick its Devourer gonna be dead until the next. Wait, was there? I'll be maining Devourer, Domain Hunter, Infliction Warlock, and then. Yeah, I know, 100%. Addon says we felt thinking of. I mean, I Shadow Priest is one of my strongest characters right now. I can fight multiple rep paladins if I want to. I feel like I can take on a lot. Like right now in retail WoW, like still the War of N. My Shadow Priest is one of my strongest fucking characters. I don't feel scared going into any kind of 1vx, 1v2, 1v3. I feel like I can live 0 people out if I want to. If I desire to 0 people out, I feel like I can at any moment. I just get enough stacks of Mindflay Insanity. Want to get a Berserker pop as well, or blow a, want to blow a saltwater potion, sure. But I'm not afraid of dying on this character. I feel like I'm just able to stay alive for a very fucking long time. Pretty easy to have a permanent 20% reduced damage as well. I have the weaker there that tracks my 10% reduced damage with Protective Light, and then Fade, obviously, another 10%, so it's easy to maintain a permanent 20% reduced damage. See what happens right here. Guy wants to come up, maybe. Wait, come back! Fight me, you cowards! Fight me! All of you! Come back! I thought they were gonna come fight me, the Reptile and the M Hunter. Fuck you guys.
I'm out of breath.
Darn, I was gonna kill all of them there. I was gonna kill all 4 of them. What is Shadow Priest counter class? They're a class that would usually win against them if their skill level is even. I mean, I feel like I'm still gonna lose to a good rogue, maybe. Nah, no, I'd probably not, maybe. I don't know, actually. It's really difficult to fight a Shadow Priest in a fair fight because we have so many blocks. Especially as Archon. you know, somebody pops out of cooldowns on me as especially a demon hunter, I could either fear it, dispersion it, the first go. And if they fuck up and interrupt a flash heal, they're gonna get. I still feel like a good demon hunter and a really good red paladin are gonna be fucking hard to beat. I think I lost before against a good arms warrior or fury warrior too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I lost against a good fury warrior too because obviously I can't fear. Oh, unholy DK. Oh, yeah, unholy DK, big one. Big one is unholy and a fury warrior. I mean, sound like the fury warrior. Yeah, the fury warrior. Because my double fear doesn't do shit, so I only get 1 CC against him, and that's it. Now I can beat a good fury warrior most of the sometimes if I can get a. If I can get a full channel off, like 4 Mind Flay Insanities, plus I have Vampiric Embrace up, I can just heal through it. But if I fail to kill him in my Dark Ascension Vampiric Embrace, I gotta live for 1 minute. Or sorry, it's more like 40 seconds before my next one. Because I will not be able to seal the deal until my next Dark Ascension Halo. You don't do any damage. I mean, I've lost before in 1v1s. It's just like, it depends on how good they are and their skill level. Like if they waste, and a lot of times like if it's open world and I get a good root off or he blows all his cooldowns or I do a fear, I will just bait him out. Like I'll do like the Void Elf teleport bait where he'll leap on me here and I go over here and it buys me another 15 seconds until my next Dark Ascension. But it just becomes like a waiting game, but it depends where you're fighting too. Like if you're not fighting in a big open area where you can keep running and it's a dueling circle, maybe it won't work. It's all about environment too. So many factors come into play. But really hard to beat. Obviously, it's still a really good Reptile and still gonna be hard to beat. A really good DK they can counter every single one of your CC. It's gonna be really difficult to beat. You know, if they AMS properly and they into magic zone properly, it can be rough to just be able to do damage into it. If they, what I learn a lot when you do a lot of PvP, you tell the difference between a newer PvPer and like a pretty good PvPer by how much they waste their defenses. When you're new to a class, and this is a great example, when you're new to a class, it's very easy, like, oh, I'm taking damage, let me just hit blur. You don't need to hit blur. Maybe you want to hold it for when you're fighting like a melee guy right off the rip, and you don't need it. If I'm 1v1ing a warrior, I really only hit blur if I want to stay in combat with him and get out my demon surges, or if he uses like a spear on me. Otherwise, I don't really never need to hit blur versus a warrior because I can always just kite him. He charges me, I fell rush. Charges me again, I fell rush. He leaps on me, I venge for retreat. I don't need to hit blur because you really don't need it when you're doing your I-beam goes. Don't waste it. But a lot of people, especially as a newer PvPer, you start wasting your defenses because you're panicking. Don't panic. And Shadow Priest is big on that. Don't panic and start blowing everything. You don't need to. Taking damage with Vampiric Embrace for no reason, but if you're not doing damage and you don't have your cooldowns rolling, Vampiric Embrace isn't going to heal you for shit. This is definitely not going to heal you for anything. That's a good one. That's a good speech. Oh yeah, someone said I was going to play Feral just to get mad at myself. I forgot we were going to do that. Let me get on my Feral real quick, and then I'm going to take a break. Let me get on my Feral real fast, and we'll take a break. And it's so easy to panic when you're like in 1vx and you're fighting a warrior and a mage and a rogue pops on you, and you want to reset those fights every time in your favor. I promised I would. Let's do it. He's Soulbite. At least she's good looking though. Put a Feral once and then we'll take. I got spooked. I spaced out there so hard. I was gone. Hopefully we don't get like a shitty battleground. Actually, just make sure we get a good battleground here. So let's do specific here. Do AB. And make sure we have a battleground we can actually test this out and text you though. Ma'am? That's a gnome. And I'm my void elf? I don't fucking. What night elf again on this? I love using toys to keep myself out of cat form. Green eye's not bad. I love those horns under an eye. Nope, that's human. And again. We're in. Night elf. Night elf or nightborn? Like either or. Jesus. You never get the race you want sometimes. At this point, I just let you choose the race. Shit, what's there's a timer and I actually don't know what's gonna go waste in. Big old thickums. Okay, not again. Well, as you get it, and you go back through it too fast, and you think you. Oh god, come on. I'm just gonna settle for this. Because it's gonna go way soon. Well, this might be a longer timer than normal, so bear with me. Did we get the world buff today? Maybe. We did! It's up right now! Okay, so we might do some world PvP and tonight. Kiwi, you on tonight? What about Locke? Locke right now is awful. Next season it'll be good. I mean, it's not awful, like, if you're backlining, but I like Affliction, and Affliction's not doing the best right now. Doing the best right now. I think it'll be better later on. It'll be later next season, for sure, once we have the extra defenses, the added drain life healing, the extra mobility, double gateway. It'll be much better next season, for sure. All right. Oh, switch your spec, by the way. You're Druid Claw. Ooh, that was close. Almost didn't get to join him. They got me in there later. Like, not join. Ah! Music. Zach. Guess we're gonna solo this place. No, I have a priest. Is the priest healer or it has to be healer?
I must get.
You're not expecting to. Never. Dude, I can't. This damage is so high. I cannot go for that damage, dude. Holy shit, dude. I'm not in Convoke anymore, too. That sucks. I'm not even in Convoke. I was supposed to be in Convoke for this. I had no damage there. Even with the healer couldn't even heal me through it. Either the healer is new or I don't know. Maybe I never got a pain sub, but I could not heal through it all. That was awful.
Too far away.
I'm gonna go off my own over to. Are we alliance? We are alliance. It's fine. I don't want to get revenge there because I want to have some solo fights here, but you have to go to Addon for that. Yeah, let me go to LM. Get some solo fights over there. Try to. I hate not being Convoke. This makes it harder for me in this spec. I meant people are joining me over there too. That sucks. Just no one here.
I cannot attack them. I must escape.
We're owning too much. Good afternoon. I'm about to take a break after this Battleground, by the way. So we are owning too hard, so I can't have any good solo fights here. I'd love to have a good solo fight here, but we are owning. Healers there, no Shadow Priest. Run 2, Torn Shadow Priest is actually really good. Hate to say it, but it is. Just baiting him out.
I'm out of range.
Turn around, buddy. Boring. We have zeroed out though. Get out there. I should have caught that guy. I was hoping to catch him so we could have a solo fight, but no, not allowed to. Oh, they're already farming their fucking base. That sucks. This is over. That sucks. Oh, this is a bad example. We'll get some whiskey and we'll play some Feral tonight. Isn't that a good place to test this out? There's a new Void Owl mount coming that looks like a druid fight form, and now I'm wishing we could have actual its fight form. Blizzard doesn't like us. Why is there a pelican there? Hello, pelican. Sorry, it's outside my window.
Too far away.
He left the Battleground, that's why. It's like, what's happening? You know what I always thought? Why we can't use
I'm out of range.
what's it called? Cat Leap onto people who knock us back. But Thunderstorm, you can't use Feral Charge back on most people. Doesn't work.
Too far away.
I don't have anything else that is. I'm dead. He's not sure, right? You can't kite him. I'm dead again. Let's again Hellstone. I'm dead. There's nothing to do here. Fucking hate Feral. Alright, I'm going to go take my break. If I was Convoke, I shouldn't have been playing Incarn. I thought I was expecting to Convoke, and I love playing Convoke for solo play because I can just full heal. I use Convoke actually defensively a lot, so I can reset myself and then go back in. There, I just could not do that at all because I was in Incarn. Fuck you, Incarn, you're terrible. But yeah, I'm taking a break. I'll be back in like 2 hours or so. I just gotta go take myself for walkies because I'm basically like a stuck at home dog right now, not working, so I need to touch grass. Shadow Priest is nasty stuff. Yes. Do you only PP or do I only PP? I don't raid anymore. I used to Mythic raid. I was a cutting edge raider up until the end of Dragonflight. But then Smolderon happened. Smolderon happened and my guild sucked. I would say about 50%, 10 people out of my 20 could not do Smolderon. They just fucking could not do Smolderon. They couldn't dodge the fire, they could not dance, they could not position, and we wiped for months. I think like 2 straight months on Smolderon. I was like, fuck this shit. I was out. I want to go have fun. I'm going to spend 2 to 3 days a week raiding. I want to go enjoy my time. So I quit. I quit raiding, I quit PvE entirely, and I'm just a casual PvE now. But I used to raid every single expansion, cutting edge completely, except for Sylvanas, since Pandaria. Yeah. But I don't like the lore anymore, I don't like the story. My World of Warcraft is gone. My version of World of Warcraft that I grew up with has been gone for a very long time. Been gone since Shadowlands. I would say it's been gone since Shadowlands. My version of World of War. The war, the Horde versus Alliance, the I don't know, the aggressiveness of the story, like it's super passive, weenie hut junior, friendly, love. It's not my World of Warcraft anymore in the lore. I just don't like it. I'm done with that. Keep it alive in peace. Yes, I'll be taking a break, guys, so I'll see you guys in a few hours. Feeling pretty good. Gonna get a little bit of whiskey in me tonight. Have a little bit of fun, because we've been pretty chill the last few days. Streaming every day has been rough, so thank you for sticking around, and any subs and donations you guys make, I thank you so much for helping me out this month while I'm off from back into my normal scheduling next not panic. Said they have me back this month to work, but still waiting for that call. That's why you see me answer every single scam call. Fuck, that is scam. See you guys in a little bit. Have a good one. Quick break. Go get some food. Go exercise.